So here we have it, the Logitech G915 TKL. This here is a wireless gaming keyboard. You can set it up with this LIGHTSPEED, which includes like a dongle that you plug into your PC, and you can also use Bluetooth, so you can switch to other devices and such. It's a fairly thin profile keyboard, as we can see here, so it's maybe lighter and portable compared to my wired Apex SteelSeries keyboard, but that also makes it much lower profile, and the keys are not as easy to find and get a good feel of. It just feels very flat. As we can see here, we have the profile almost totally flat compared to like a more proper gaming keyboard that I would call that got a more gradual slope to it, which is nice when gaming and you get good grip and feeling for your fingers. So here I'm struggling a little bit since I'm playing like this, jumping with my basically my hand here. My hand needs to travel a little longer before hitting the keys, but otherwise I can compensate or get the feel for having a more flat keyboard like this. But personally I prefer where it's more of a stepped slope like this. You can use the built-in feet under here to like build it up to get the keyboard more at the slope. They are rubberized, 2 settings. That is nice, so it won't glide around even though you use those feet, but that makes the keyboard just sit at an angle and the keys won't be raised up like this, sitting flat, so they are now at an angle, so I don't really like that either. Typing on it feels good. We can maybe hear the sound. These are the GL Tactical brown switches. Or is there brown switches? And they are like low profile, so they are like half the size of a regular mechanical switch. I don't really feel any difference. Maybe the travel is shorter, but I don't know. It is perfectly good gaming with, I will have to say. Typing I feel is good, as we not like very much sound from this keyboard. But we can see here on the SteelSeries keyboard I like typing on this more because there's more of space between each of the keys. So if you have fat fingers or not as used to typing, it's just easier to like not misclick and click the wrong button, or not as easy to like find the right button you're really looking for. And that also goes while gaming, it's just easier to find buttons here. So flat, the RGB isn't amazing. You can change it in the Logitech app here. There's a few preset ones, and you can download light modes used from other users that they have made, but then you need to make a profile and such. And the RGB colors and overall lighting isn't really strong in this one. It is also battery powered, so that is maybe a good thing, but I like more of this SteelSeries where it all lights up. And it's not like this keyboard is very cheap either, so maybe you're paying a lot for the quality. When it comes to quality, I feel this feels great, and I'm not really read into that there is a lot of problems with this keyboard. It feels very stable and out of good quality. You have the media keys on top here, which is always nice in my opinion. I hate not having media keys, or especially a volume switch, and this here is a very solid scroll wheel. So in my opinion, yeah, this works for gaming, but I'm not sure who is gonna buy this. This costs a lot of money. for me it doesn't really fit, or not really good at gaming. And for gaming keyboard I don't really care about if it's got a wire, and also it feels a little bit too flat to game on, and it's not like super perfect typing on either, and it's fairly expensive. So here we have some gameplay with this keyboard. As I said, it's not fitting me perfectly well when gaming, but it's not a problem playing with it. And I can definitely get used to the drawbacks that I talked about. So yeah, it works perfectly well. And here we are playing a game of multiplayer in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'm not really remembering the map here, but what it's called. I mainly play when there's like shoot the ship game modes, because I like the smaller maps. But here we are playing a game of, yeah, I don't really remember what they call it either, but you of course need to try to get these 3 points to earn in-game points for your team. And here we are playing at 440 times 1440p with my RTX 3080 and AMD Ryzen 3600 XT. So I have to say also the graphics here looks very good, and ray tracing is on, so we get some nice nice lighting in the game as well. I'm always like trying to go for kill streaks. I think that is one of the funnest thing about multiplayer, therefore I use kill chain and also hardline to make it a little bit easier. And I wouldn't say I'm camping hard, but to get the kill streak online here, you can't really be running around and not care at all. It's not like I'm reverse boosting and I'm playing mostly against other PC players, so yeah, one snap and you could be dead if you do the go or have one wrong step. My enemies shoot back at me. But here we have the highest one I've set on. It's the gunship. I just like it because it's hard for the enemies to shoot down, so it works at a lot of maps. You could probably get more kills at other maps with like a chopper gun or so, but I just feel that sometimes they get shot down too easily. So my preferred is the gunship, especially going from cluster strike to rifle to gunship. You can like have that strike there, which helps with the kill chain, kill streak. If you are able to get a few kills with the cluster strike, you can build your way very fast up to the gunship, and not rush too hard. It's not like this map here is very good for using a gunship, because almost the whole map is under a roof, but I think I actually managed to get some kills with it. Did the keyboard help? Yeah, I'm not sure. It didn't really make me a worse player, but like there I was trying to slide, but I just ended up not hitting the key correctly, so I just crouched down instead. So if there was a player in there, they could maybe have killed me, because it also takes my brain to like, whoa, what is actually happening here, and like inch forward again. These British people here running around with a riot shield. Yeah, you shouldn't really stay in one place, but I also aim for the feet. When they try to do something, I shoot them in the feet. Now going into the to the gunship here, I just try to aim through the windows and such. If this were a battlefield, of course the roof or if it was real life, the roof would just collapse and everybody would have died. But in Call of Duty, the roof are made out of some kind of material that is maybe secret. I've never found this material in my local area, but maybe some of you guys, if there's actually anybody watching this up to this point, point out where I could find this material, because I think if I were to start building with this, I could get fairly rich. Should I end the video here? 5 minutes? Yeah, I think I'll just end it here. I think we got the main points with this keyboard. It's fairly expensive. The RGB lighting isn't really too interesting and amazing. It doesn't look really good, but you have the RGB colors and it's programmable. You have MIDI keys, which is nice. You have a scroll volume button, which I really like. Mechanical switches, but they are half the size, so I also think the travel is a little bit less. That's maybe a drawback, but it's wireless. That makes it easier to take with you. But for gaming, yeah, I prefer not to have to charge the stuff, and yeah, they say it's not gonna get any kind of lag, but like with the glorious mouses, they just get so much interference with Wi-Fi and such. Even though I think Logitech have done a better job than Glorious, because Glorious, yeah, it's not. I don't feel they always know what they are doing with their stuff. But thank you for watching this video.
Yes, I got the last kill.
The day is done. You're not.
Unlucky, you spunk bubbles.
Yeah, Jesus, that's from the top. Yeah.
Ooh, good for you.